A bird just pooped on my helmet. It's like 20 degrees outside right now and I'm not doing okay. Right now I'm getting all my stuff put into my truck. And then we're gonna get the horses fed and get our saddles in the trailer because we didn't put them in the trailer last night because it's 20 freaking degrees outside right now. And I didn't want them sitting out in the cold overnight when it's not that hard to just put them in the trailer in the morning before we leave. So we're gonna get that stuff done, and then we're gonna load the ponies up, and then we're going to another horse show. And then we're done for the year. We're taking 6 horses with us, and guess what? Riley's coming, and she's also bringing her pony Flash. So it's gonna be a very busy weekend. I'm a little terrified. We've never taken 6 horses with us before. Hopefully everyone can stay focused. It's gonna be a lot. I'm scared. I need to get moving. I don't know why I'm standing out in the cold. Most things I do don't really make sense. I'm gonna vlog what I can this morning, but we need to leave like as soon as we possibly can. I'm gonna be hustling. I'm probably not gonna film a whole lot, but I'll film when I can.
Want donuts? Here's donuts.
I don't want that donut. Bella actually has her boots on the correct feet for the first time.
Well, they were on the wrong feet. I just changed them.
Ridiculous child. When we got to the horse show, I helped unpack a few things, but I pretty much started schooling horses right away because I was really worried about time and I wanted to make sure we had enough of it to get through all of the horses. So the first one I'm on is Bits. He's never been here before. He went to one horse show over the summer, but it was nothing like this. So this was definitely a lot for him to take in. I could definitely tell that he was a little overwhelmed by everything and just not quite sure what to think about all of it. But he really impressed me tonight because even though he was really unsure about what was going on, he tried really hard, and we did have some green moments schooling, but honestly, he was very good. The next one I'm on is Pablo. I was just on him very briefly to prep him for Riley. So my plan for Pablo this weekend, which you guys will later see doesn't work out very well, was for Riley to do short syrup on him like usual and just finish the season out. And then if he was being good, I was gonna have Chloe do walk trot on him and just see how that went because she's been really excited to show him. And I'm kind of working on being able to trust him with more inexperienced kids and just like have some faith that he can actually take care of them and not be a monster. So anyways, that was the plan. Did it work out very well? No, not at all. This weekend was actually just a complete mess, but we somehow all survived. After Riley was done on Pablo, I put Chloe on him just so she could ride him around. She actually hasn't been on him in months, and this was her first time riding him at a horse show, and it was the cutest thing. Pablo was such a gentleman for her. She even got to canter him a little bit, and they cantered across rail line, and it was adorable. Pablo was perfect. So fingers crossed, Chloe may have a new pony to do cross rails on next year.
Awesome! Did you have fun?
Now I'm on Roxy, and again, I was just on her for a few minutes to prep her for Bella and just make sure the pony was ready to behave for a child. We'll see how we're doing on time, but just based on how she feels right now, if Chloe wants to sit on her, she could. I originally had Bella entered in cross rails on Roxy, but then after watching them school tonight over like all the 2-foot stuff, I decided that Bella would be totally fine to do short stirrup because they looked fantastic, and Roxy was really chill, which we love that for her because sometimes she's not always the most chill pony out there, but we still love her. And then since Roxy was really relaxed and we were doing good on time, Chloe got to get on her pony too, which was really exciting because up until this point, Chloe's never ridden her own pony at a horse show, so it was kind of a big moment. Chloe just had a great night. She got to sit on all the ponies and have a whole bunch of fun. Now I'm on Marco, who I was again just on for a few minutes to prep for Chloe. So pretty much all year, Bella's done cross rails on Marco and Chloe's just done walk trot, but Chloe is getting much stronger and she's really growing as a rider. So I finally felt like this weekend was her time to move up to cross rails, so Chloe was Marco's only rider this weekend. At this point, I should probably start filling you guys in on all the behind the scenes stuff that's going on at the show that you guys just aren't going to see because I didn't really film because the show was just an absolute disaster for us. So, on the drive to the horse show, Riley's sister Maddie starts getting sick. She's like throwing up. She really doesn't feel well. Riley's mom was just hoping it was car sickness. We get to the show. Maddie's still throwing up. It's really not good. It's like bad enough to the point where Riley's mom decides that she needs to take Maddie back home. So like we're talking 2.5 hour drive home, 2.5 hour drive back to the show because Riley's still here. So we just continue on about our business, hoping that it's just something Maddie has. We do know that it's not COVID, so don't worry, we're not all still at the show exposing everyone to COVID. I can absolutely assure you that nobody had COVID. So everything's going fine and we're getting through the horses quickly, everyone's being good, it's going great. And then Riley starts throwing up. And let's keep in mind that Riley's mom has already left the show with Maddie to take her home. So her mom is nowhere close at the time Riley started throwing up. So we just try to keep her distance from Riley. We made her put a mask on and we basically told her to just stay away and don't breathe on us. Riley, bless her heart, she really tried to convince us that she was all right and that she would be fine to school her pony tonight. But after the second time she threw up, I made the decision for her that she's not getting on a pony. You know, we'll figure out something to do with Flash this weekend, but she's not going to ride when she very obviously doesn't feel well. So when her and her mom are completely MIA this weekend, that's why. They were just in their hotel room throwing up. So anyways, now that we're done with that fun little story, I'm on Bacardi. He's the last one I needed to school tonight. And then I ended up having Bella lunge Flash because I was completely out of energy to get on another pony, and I just wanted to go eat dinner and go to bed. So Bella just ended up lunging Flash tonight. That way he could at least get out of a stall, do something, and he wasn't just here to sit in a stall all weekend.
What are you doing?
Get it onto my arm more.
Can you see me? Why don't you back away a little bit? I feel like you're really close.
No, that's forward. Bella, back away.
Step back.
I have another sweat scraper up here. It's right on the ground.
Oh, okay.
Good idea.
This morning before the show started, I lunged Bacardi and then I got on Flash because, again, Riley and her mom were sick in their hotel room and weren't going to be at the show and risk getting anybody else sick. So I just got on Flash today. That way he could at least do something and he wasn't just sitting around all weekend. And then since Pablo was -1 rider, I decided that Bella could just do cross rails on him today because Riley wasn't going to be here to do short syrup on him, so might as well. So I had Bella get on Pablo quickly this morning and she just had a little lesson on him because obviously we weren't really planning on her showing Pablo this weekend, and I just wanted her to be able to jump something before she went into the ring and showed a pony that she hasn't jumped in a while. Our show day started with Chloe doing walk trot on Pablo. I was so insanely proud of this pony. When I first got him, there is no way I ever imagined him trotting around the ring with this little kid and being such a gentleman about it. He was so good for her. Well, this just made her whole weekend. She's been so excited to show Pablo. So, needless to say, Chloe's first time showing Pablo went very well. They got a blue ribbon in their first class, and it was just the icing on the cake. They looked so good together, and it was just really fun watching them. Right after Chloe was done with Pablo, we had to hurry up and switch all the tack around so that we could get Chloe on Marco and Bella on Pablo so that they could go do the cross rail undersaddle. And then things just continuously got more chaotic. So as soon as the crossrail undersaddle was done, I had to run over to the other ring, get on bits, and get him warmed up for the open undersaddle. So Friday night when he was schooling, I think he just kind of had a bit of like sensory overload and just didn't really know how to react to anything, so he just had no reaction. And then today he was definitely a little more aware of what was going on and just really nervous, which is completely understandable because this is a big environment for a really green horse. The undersaddle was really bad. It was the first time that I've ever considered excusing myself from the ring in an undersaddle because honestly I wasn't sure that I was going to survive if I didn't get out on my own free will, but I stuck with it. I got him through the class, stayed on the horse. He got a little bit more relaxed at the end, but like not by much. So yeah, his undersaddles are definitely going to need some work, but he is a baby and there is plenty of time. So now to talk about what you guys are watching right now. So I had Bella get on Marco and just do the warm-up and kind of prep him for Chloe and just get him moving forward. And then Chloe did crossrails on him. I let Chloe try crossrails at a horse show on Marco over the summer and it didn't go as well as I would have liked it to go. So I pushed her back down to walk trot until I felt like we had all the skills there. And this weekend definitely went a million times better for Chloe. I was very happy with how she rode. After Chloe was done with her crossrail trips on Marco, Bella got on Pablo to warm him up so that she could go do her crossrail trips on him. And then after we were done in crossrail land, I had to go back to the other ring, hop on bits, and get him ready to jump. Bits' trips over fences went a lot better than the undersaddle went, thank God, because the undersaddle was rough. We did have some baby moments, like we decided that this jump was going to get us, but all in all, he was really good and I'm very happy with him. After Bits was done showing, Bella went to hop on Roxy to get her ready for the short stirrup under saddle. Bella's move up to short stirrup went really well. Roxy was very good for her and they had some nice trips. What did you do on Marco today?
Classes.
And what did you get?
I got 2 thirds, a first, and second.
What did you do on your pony today?
Search their out.
What did you get?
4 fourths and a sixth.
The last one to show today was Bacardi. He was just gonna do the 2-foot jumpers again at this show. Just didn't feel super prepared having him at the show, and I wanted to do something that I know he'd feel comfortable with so that I didn't like freak him out. Bacardi is a total spaz and it doesn't take much to overwhelm him, and I mean, same. Like, I totally get it. And you guys need sleep.
How do you like the treatment?
It's like a spa day at the barn.
Dad, never say good. If a girl asks you if they're nice, you always say perfect.
What?
If a girl asks you what something looks like, you should always say perfect.
Where did you hear that?
I made it up because
It's not a bad thing.
how does my hair
Perfect.
That really looks the best like it's ever looked.
What, Chloe?
I'm gonna help you out over here.
Perfect.
You're getting it, Dad?
See?
Everyone's learning today.
Yeah.
Yours are leather.
Yeah, they are. Right here. There's leather.
You're a dog.
Doggy. Are you saying daddy or doggy?
Doggy.
Oh my god.
I'm done. My
Zoom
big
in on
clean
mine. Zoom in on.
That would be $50.
Should I feed him?
Don't step in the poop. The girls have been passing this like stomach bug around all weekend. Maddie started with it, and then Riley got it, and then her mom got it. So that's why they haven't been at the show, because they've all been just throwing up in their hotel room. Yesterday we thought we were all fine, but this morning we get to the barn and we see Bella in her dad's truck with the door open, throwing up. So Bella is now sick. She's going back to the hotel room today. She's obviously not going to be showing. It is just me and Chloe left. So this weekend has not been great at all, but I did check the results this morning and Bacardi won both classes yesterday, so that's exciting. It's gonna be a much easier day today because it's just me showing and then Chloe, as long as we don't start throwing up.
So this morning before the show started, I did the usual lunging and then I hopped on Flash to go hack him around the ring. Bacardi started our show day off today. He just had to do the speed class in his 2-foot jumper division. So what you're about to see is Bacardi's signature move when he just decides that it's too overwhelming and he can't do it. He decides that he can no longer go forward like a normal horse and he just starts going sideways. So that's why he's been doing the 2-foot jumper classes right now, just to get him back into horse showing, because he was kind of like this when he first started showing and then it got a lot better as he got more comfortable in a horse show environment. So I'm sure there's going to be a few more moments like this coming for us just while we're getting him back into horse showing. But yeah, just knowing that it can get really overwhelming for him is the main reason he's just doing 2-foot right now. He's obviously very capable of jumping much larger. We just need the mental skills to be there too.
Look who it is. Probably here to get us all sick.
No, I'm not.
And then you pick a wedgie. A bird just pooped on my helmet.
Want to take my boots off?
So are you final horse on course to wrap up the derby? Long and faster around your neck.
Ben, we need your help.
It's not gonna work that way either.
Okay. Okay. No, I need to get this up.
See how hard that was?
Yeah, very hard. Very hard. Very hard.
Well, you couldn't do it.
We had a pretty decent break after Bacardi was done showing this morning, so we just kind of hung out back at the stalls and relaxed as much as we could. And then it was time for me to get on Bits and finish up the Open Hunter division on him. He was really good jumping again today. I mean, there's obviously some green moments. He swapped his lead a couple of times around this course, but he actually ended up winning this trip. So that was really exciting. I didn't quite believe it because I thought that, swapping the lead down the line and in front of the jump ones would keep him from being at the top of the class, but everything was honestly really nice if we can just look past the 2 lead swaps that happened when they shouldn't have happened. But yeah, it was a really fun time showing Bits. I'm glad I got him out, and I'm really excited to get him to some more horse shows next year. He is going to be so much fun when he gets relaxed in this type of environment. Like, he's going to be the coolest horse. And also, he actually ended up reserve champion and open this weekend, which kind of surprised me because I didn't feel like we placed well enough in the other classes to even have a chance of being champion or reserve. So I honestly didn't even look at it at the horse show because I thought there's no way that he's gonna get one of those ribbons. So I didn't actually get his ribbon because I didn't think to look until later when we got home. So yeah, whatever. Don't care about the ribbon. Just kind of exciting that my green little nervous wreck of a horse this weekend was reserve champion against some really, really nice horses. As soon as I was done showing Bits, I literally ran to the other ring to get Chloe on Pablo so that she could do walk trot again on him today.
Oh my god. She's gonna love this.
After walk trot was over, they did the crossrail eck on the flat, and Riley was feeling well enough today to show her pony, so she got to show Flash, and he was very good for her.
First place at road registry is number 230.
The crossrail eck on the flat was split, and this one won the first section, and this one won the second section. Chloe, what are you doing?
Trying to hook it onto my helmet.
We had a little break after the eck flat, and then we headed back up to the ring so both ponies could jump. After crossrails were done, we evaluated how Riley was feeling and just made sure she wasn't like gonna throw up again. And she said she felt fine, so I let her do short stirrup on Pablo today, and she finished up our last show of the season.